He didn't look at me when he said it. "I don't want a child with someone like you." The words didn't sting, they seared. His mother was sitting across the table, lips curling with approval. His sister chimed in, as if rehearsed, "You wouldn't last in this house anyway." I remember tracing the rim of my glass with one finger, steady, expressionless. They mistook silence for weakness. A week later, I was at the bottom of the stairs, blood in my mouth, his hand on the railing. "An accident," he claimed. I didn't argue. I didn't stay. But I didn't leave empty-handed. Back then, we weren't always fire and ash. When I first met him, he was warmth. His laugh filled rooms, and his touch felt like promise. I was young enough to believe a man's tenderness wasn't just another mask. He told me I was his anchor. He told me he wanted forever. I believed him. That's my crime. The shift? It began quietly. Late-night calls he silenced too quickly. His phone face down on every surface. The new cologne, though I never saw the bottle. The sudden weight loss that came with someone else's praise, not mine. Then the message I wasn't meant to see. A single line on his screen. "She'll never carry what I can give you." My stomach hollowed, but my face didn't change. That was the night I stopped being his wife and started being his shadow. Control. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I observed. His family fed the fire, whispering doubts, pressing poison into his ear. He drank it like holy water. I knew better than to beg for a place at their table. Instead, I studied where they sat, how they moved, how they whispered when they thought I was out of earshot. Every betrayal is a blueprint. The plan: revenge doesn't live in rage, it lives in patience. I waited, I watched. He was reckless, careless. His weaknesses weren't hidden, they strutted beside him. His ego, his appetites, his desperate need for validation. I didn't want his money, I didn't want his name. I wanted him to choke on the one thing he valued most, his legacy. So I chose carefully. A glass of wine poured at the right moment. A supplement replaced. A quiet exchange with a doctor whose oath bent when enough cash changed hands. Subtle, untraceable, permanent. By the time I left, my work was already inside him, dissolving the future he thought he controlled. The dinner. Weeks later, he invited me back, arrogant enough to think I'd return like a stray. His family circled the table, smug in their unity. I smiled when he served me, pretending to still be part of the performance. The food was fine, the wine sweeter than I remembered. When the plates were cleared, he saw it. The small square of paper taped beneath his dish. His fingers trembled as he peeled it free. 2 words in my handwriting: "Infertile now." The silence that followed was opera. His mother's face drained first, then his sister's. He kept staring at the note as if reading it again would change the letters. I stood, smoothed my dress, and whispered, "Accidents happen." Then I left. The replacement. I thought that was the end. But fate has a crueler pen than mine. Months later, word reached me. The woman from the message, the one who promised him children, was pregnant. Or so she thought. He had replaced me quickly, as if I were furniture dragged to the curb. But biology doesn't bend for arrogance. The tests came back. His sperm count, 0. His dreams of fatherhood, ashes. He found out who really took his place. Not her. Me. Confrontation. He came to me one evening, eyes hollow, voice ragged. No insults now, no bravado. Just a broken man asking why. I didn't flinch. "You wanted me gone. You wanted me useless." He begged. I let him. His pride was gone, ground to dust. And still I offered no forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift, and he had taught me never to waste gifts on the unworthy. Resolution. I walk lighter now. Not because I ruined him, but because I reclaimed myself. His family no longer laughs in dark corners. His sister avoids mirrors that reflect what loyalty bought her. His mother clutches her pearls, praying to a God who must have grown deaf to her voice. As for him, he spends his nights staring into empty rooms, hearing echoes of children who will never exist. I don't hate him anymore. Hatred ties you down. I feel nothing when I think of him, and nothing is freedom. He once said I wouldn't last in his house. He was right. I lasted far longer. And when I left, I made sure he never built another.